Hello farmers and welcome back to the hills of Tuscany. I'm in the other potato field plowing that up. The one I was doing last episode, that has been completed. So once I get this field done, I'll be caught up currently on the fields that need to be plowed, but we'll be adding to that list as we go along here throughout the rest of this fall because, yeah, we got some red beets to harvest later on today, and that field will need to be plowed. The cotton field, as we know, that really doesn't need to be plowed, but maybe we'll do so, just knock down the cotton stalks for next year's planting. I do need to take care of the cows today as well. They need some straw, so we'll go ahead and take care of them. And I think I left our trailer, our forage wagon, down at the TMR mixing station. And we need to bring that up and, top off the cows as much as we can. They're not in desperate need of food, but we were getting it ready because I brought over some silage to be processed into TMR, so I figured while we're there, might as well top off the trailer, and then we'll go and feed the cows. So yeah, once we get this field plowed, which will only take a few more passes, we can move on to some other jobs. I kind of hope that we can get to September in this episode. I don't have much more work to do. And all the work we have to do shouldn't take us too long. And then we can kind of get into planning on what to do for the month of September. If I remember correctly, the sunflowers... No, the sugar beet. I think the sugar beet would be ready. And maybe the sunflowers as well. And we'll probably have to sell some product because that $22,000 we have currently is going to disappear overnight with the loan interest that we have on the $9.6 million loan, somewhere around there. We're slowly working on it, and the money that we do gain throughout the fall and winter, I would like to put into buying, on the other side of the road over there, there's 3 separate fields. I would like to buy all 3, although that would be $250,000, and merge those fields together and have another cotton field, so of course we can get more clothing in the long run of the productions. So that's kind of the current plan. But as we know, plans can change as we move forward. Step by step, slowly I turn, inch by inch. We will get there. Slowly we will. The good news is, though, that the sheep and the cows, they are reproducing, which means more milk for the dairy, and also the sheep, more wool, which also being combined with the cotton makes more fabric, so that all ties together. This Challenger is definitely getting the job done with the plow, not having any issues towing this behind, although the Challenger is like a 550 horsepower engine that we got in here. Yeah, originally I was trying to do it with the New Holland T8 with a 438 horsepower engine, which was fine on flat land and going downhill, but with the hills of Tuscany with some steep hills, we were having some minor issues. I mean, the T8 could go uphill with it, but I was going like maybe 3 or 4 miles an hour. It would have taken me forever to get some of these jobs done. So, as I'm recording today, the news got released about a DLC coming out later this month, and it may be something we'll look at putting on this map. It's a production DLC kind of a thing. We'll have a look at it, I think. Will I have the money to incorporate it into what we're doing here? Well, let's see. I got about 20 days. Well, we'll just say 3 weeks. I do 3 episodes a week. So, yeah, I got about 9 episodes to get there. I don't think so. But we'll wait and see what happens. We could be surprised. And once I have a more deep look into it, it may be something that doesn't really fit in here. Because a lot of the products that we're putting into the ground, we're putting directly into a production building already. So if it's like, oh, well, the production building adds, I did see something about like maybe washing potatoes, which we've done before, kind of on hinterland. So if we incorporate that, well, the potatoes we're putting into the potato chip factory, so I would not want to take away from doing that. But we'll see. We'll see what comes along here. Maybe by then, but I mean, like I said, about 9 episodes from now, we'll be making a whole bunch more money. I don't think a whole bunch more, but you just never know. You never know what's around the corner. All right, one more pass after this, and I can leave the Challenger and the plow here. No sense of bringing it back to the farm, because the next field it'll do will be the red beet field, which is over by the vineyard. And I'm kind of halfway there. Alright, so both potato fields are set for next season. Fold that up, and I'll go ahead and park the Challenger. Just right on down here. If I keep on taking this road and kind of cut straight across, we go through the forest, and that'll bring us right over to the vineyard, which is where we want to be. Alright, park that right there. Alright, let's jump over to the T8, and it did fill up with TMR, total mixed ration. Get around the corner without hitting anything would be good. And we don't check for traffic, we just pull on out. Yeah, here's the first potato field. You can see, like I said, that is all set. And the carrot field also has been taken care of as we did last episode. Oh, yeah, and I still got to pick up the rest of the grass in the grass field. Don't want to forget about that. We only got one trailer. We should have one full trailer more to bring down to the fermenting silo to make silage. And then when I pick up the rest of the grass, I'll stay in the forage wagon until I decide really what I want to do with it. So let's go get the rest of the grass before we move on to other things. Just scooch around all of our sheds here. Actually, I could put the cover back on the forage wagon. And they should take all of this. And then we'll go pick up the rest of the grass, which shouldn't take too long. Oh yeah, straw is another thing. I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I got to bring some straw up. They're getting rather low on the straw. All right, let's put the pickup down. I don't really know where I left off picking up the grass, but if I see a swath, that's where we'll start. Yeah, so one full trailer for sure. Then I have about 10,000 liters after that that'll be left over, usually somewhere in that vicinity. And the next grass cut, all that grass will go into the haymaker. We want to make sure we keep enough grass / hay for the sheep. And also some extra in case we run out of TMR for the cows. Glad this one grass field is keeping up with our animals currently. And as I saw last episode, the sheep pen doesn't hold that many sheep. So it's not like I'm going to need that much more hay. I think we did a little calculation that we should have enough in this one field to manage both the cows and the sheep. Do like this forage wagon. The pickup on the forage wagon is picking up the entire swath. As we all know, balers or anything that has a pickup on it, sometimes it misses little bits here and there. Looks like we got a full trailer of grass last time coming down the hill here. pick this grass up here. Yep, T8. I know it's a little bit of weight behind you and kind of a steep hill we're going up. I think you can do it. Well, I should say I know you can do it because you've done it many times before. Maybe a front weight on the, I should probably put the front weight back on the T8 and leave it there. Except when I go to cut the grass, then I got to keep taking it back off. If you've been watching my channel long enough, you know I really don't usually put weights on my tractors. I usually go with the wide tires with the weights. Alright, let's take a trip on down to the fermenting silo. I did have a little bit of a mishap when I was bringing the Challenger over from one potato field to the other. I was taking a well, I don't want to say a shortcut, but I cut across our field here and took the route along the sugar beet field. The problem is when I cut around the other olive grove over there, the plow clipped one of the olive bushes and pushed my Challenger into the sugar beet field over there. I lost a little bit, very little, probably maybe 100 liters worth of sugar beet was lost. Alright, this can go here. And it sounds like it's on, but I'll double check. Let's just double check to make sure everything that's on should be on. Yeah, that's good. The greenhouses, as we know. Yeah, the dairy is going. Oil? No, it must be we went through everything. Really, it went through all the oil, and I distributed all the oil at the same time. That seems kind of suspicious. I mean, I would expect that, yeah, because it's only going to distribute the full pallets, right? So if it's 1,000 liters per pallet, if I got up to 889 liters, it's not going to distribute it unless it's full. So it's kind of weird that that's completely empty. A little weird on that. I should have enough room for the rest of the wheat to be processed to flour. The grapes we know is not going. Sugar beet is not going because we haven't harvested that yet. TMR, yep, that's going good. The candy will get going once the sugar factory gets going. And, of course, the wool won't go until we get the cotton going. And potato chips. Hay. No, that's right. We're in the wrong. Yeah. Grass silage. Yes, that's on. Perfect. And, yeah, this is distributing, or should be. Yeah, so everything is up and running that should be. The oil production, though, has me curious. That's all. All right, let's go get the rest of the grass off the field. And then we can take our root crop harvester, all the way over to the vineyard with that thing doing about 100 miles an hour down the road. Take me just a second to get over there. And we should be able to fit the entire field into the harvester. Alright, I'm actually going to enter the grass field from over here. And it doesn't matter if I get every piece off the field, because it'll still be there forever until we pick it up. It won't decompose. We'll at least get the bigger swaths, at least. Will there be 10,000 liters left over again? Well, we already got 5, so should be right in the same ballpark. And then just got to get this corner and we're all set. Just got to get back in this grass field and fertilize it. Probably do that in September with everything else. 8678 is what I end up with. And we'll park this into the trailer shed. And it'll be the same as it always is. Next time I go load up the hook up to this trailer, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, there's grass in it. Drop that off right there, and we'll park the T8 away. Yeah, I finally found a home for all of our equipment. Everything's got its own little bay. As long as I keep putting it away, then I'll know right where it is, for the most part. Alright, let's grab our root crop harvester. Let me go ahead and fold the pipe in. And you know what? Let's go around this way. I'm going to fold up the header as well, just to give myself a little bit more room. And usually, traveling this far across the map, I would say, yeah, I'll see you over there, but this is going to take just a second. Just got to be a little bit careful. Yeah, that field to our left, that's ready for harvesting, but really don't have the cash to buy it. Got to be real careful driving at this high of a speed. Luckily, the cars don't go off their rail when they're driving around the map. And now a little trip to the woods. It was mentioned, because I talked about maybe buying the field just on the other side of our cotton field, which has a lot of trees on it, and someone mentioned, well, we could do some forestry. I'm still recovering from Oceanside Forest, so yeah, I think we'll hold off on forestry work for the moment. Okay, header on, and we should be picking up red beet. Yep, we are. We're all set. And depending on how much we get, I may mix this into both of our productions. From potatoes, not potatoes, from soup and canned red beets. And just by mixing it up half and half with whatever we get, getting both productions going, that means I'll just get more product faster, which means we can probably get some more money faster, which always comes in handy, having more money hanging around. Going to be up near 20,000 liters of red beet before I even get halfway around the field for the first time. I don't think we fill up the harvester on this field. Unless the products yield more or less the same, we should be all set. We do. It looks like our planter got some red beet over here. I wonder if I can harvest that. I shouldn't be able to, but nope. Just that our planter is so wide, I'm guessing part of our planter was on our property and it was also over there. So the game just sees that we're on our property, so it just can't drill half and half. So it just does the whole thing, I suppose. Grape harvest will be coming up in about another episode or so. Won't be much to do there. I'll probably put a worker in the big vines, and we'll be in the harvester that does the white grapes, and we'll get both harvests done at about the same time. As we know, the root crop harvesters need a lot of room to turn around, so trying to get some headlands done on both ends. I don't know, am I going to get a full harvester of red beet? And for us on this series here, a full harvester is 250,000 liters. I am trying to think back, because I think last time I did hire a worker, and I kind of goofed, because I used course play, and I had it on 2 tools, so it was skipping a row, and for some reason now I'm thinking maybe I did bring the trailer over, and had to unload a little bit to get the rest of the field harvested. But for how fast this thing gets across the map, probably just easier if I were to leave the header here, bring the harvester back, and unload into the production buildings and zoom on back. Well, I'm just going to keep on going around this field until we're either done or have a full harvester, whatever comes first.
Caving in to our doubts, faces filled with sadness. When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go, said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better.
Well, needless to say, we are cutting it very close of possibly getting this entire field into the harvester. I think, I don't know, I think I'm going to be left with this a little bit more than what the harvester can handle, which is a nice problem to have, more the better. Yeah, I only got room for like 6,000 liters more. And the question is, can I get this all in one more pass? Is that a thing? When I mean one more pass, I'm going to have to go and dump this load off and then come back just to get the rest. But looks like I'll be able to get it in one more pass when I do come back. Shouldn't be really trying to cut it this close either. But it'd be nice just to go back with a full load. Alright, let me go ahead and drop off the header right there. So we'll put 125,000 liters in both production buildings. And we'll make sure those are up and going. And that way, in September, when I need the cash, we should have some product ready to be sold of the red beet. Don't want to tip over going through the forest. Just imagine 250,000 liters of red beet, the weight that would be in this harvester right now. At first when I saw the top speed of this harvester, after it got updated, I was like, why would I want it to go that fast? Now I enjoy it. Unrealistic, but then again, it's probably also unrealistic. I don't really know how much 250,000 liters of red beet actually would look like. Have no idea. But I'm guessing it wouldn't fit all into this trailer, this combine. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to go past that entryway and then whoop, into here. I tried to get this at 125. All right, close enough. Keep forgetting how fast this thing can turn. Okay, and then put that down. It should unload right on in. And while that's doing that, let's go in and make sure the production is turned on in both. Where are we here? Preserved food beetroot. Activate that, and then come up here. Red beet soup. Activate that. I'm not sure if triple soup is worth it. For some reason, I remember on Sri I did some math, and the triple soup didn't seem like it was worth it. No, that's not where I want to go on. I want to go on here. Nope, I'm not going to have any there. Triple soup. Where is the pricing of all this stuff? Triple soup. And if we go here, 12.14. I can't remember exactly what it was, but for some reason, I think when I did the math on Sri Lanka, I said it really didn't seem to pay out. Alright, anyways, I'm going to go finish off the harvest in that field, which should take me just about a minute or so. And I'll see you back at production lane. We'll drop off the rest of what we got into the production building I just put that in. Is that? Well, whichever that one is, because we had less going in there. That's what we'll put it into. But we'll see how much we got. Well, 10,000 liters seems to be always the extra amount I have left in the field. But I'll take it. Just have to turn around on production lane here so I can get this red beet in there. Luckily, this thing turns around so quick. And we'll dump that on in. And now, I might as well back up all the way. I need to go up to the shed where I usually park this, because that is where I have the add-on for harvesting the sugar beet. And that'll be the next thing this harvester does. I think it's up there. The potato add-on I left down here at that shed, and I'll probably do the same with the sugar beet add-on. Not going to bother washing it because, well, it's going to get dirty again pretty darn soon. Yep, there's the add-on for the sugar beet. Sneak through there. Alright, I'm going to do this now because I think I remember how to do it. It took me a moment the first time I did it with the potatoes. So, get on the combine, pull up to here, and it should say, yep, sugar beet add-on. There we go. So now it's all set to do the sugar beet. And now we'll just fold up the header. And I will leave it parked here for now. No sense of leaving outside in the elements. And there, we are good to go at that stage. The telehandler is what I need next. Because I need to give the cows some straw. But also, what I need to do, and I think it will attach, is I need to put the header away for the combine. It is kind of filthy. So let's see, first off, does it attach? It does. Alright, we are actually going to go up and give it a wash. And then I'll leave it there at the wash station. We'll go up and take care of the cows, giving them straw, and on the way back down with the telehandler, I'll grab the wool from the sheep, whatever they have, and then I can grab the header on the way back through and park it up in the shed where it belongs. Yeah, we don't need this header anymore. We got the sunflower field left, which has its own header. And of course, we got the sugar beet field, which we just took care of that header on a different harvester. It's all working out. Alright, spin around here and just give it a nice quick wash. There is only 3% damage on it, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. As for the implements, we still repair these the same way as you would do in the base game. But the tractors or anything like the telehandler, we have to use the realistic damage system, because that's what we got installed. There we go. Let's jump back into that, and we'll drop off the header right there. I think I'll grab, let's see, there should be 9,000 liters apiece, if I'm not mistaken. So if I do a quick look at the cows here, that's a sheep, that's the cows, they're at 20,000, yeah, they're going to hold over 100,000 liters. So 80, so if I grab like 9 bales, which is more than I think what we need. I think the trigger's over here, it is, perfect. Yep, 9,000 liters. We just want... So hopefully it stacks them in 3s. It does. Perfect. Let's come over to here. And we'll open up the door. And we'll give the cows some bedding so they keep on producing that manure. Trying to get the pallet forks into the straw bales, and we'll just take it nice and slow so they don't tip over. You know me, I'm going to say nice and slow, then 30 seconds from now I'm going to gun it around the corner and they'll just slide right off. And the trigger should be right here. Yep. Perfect. Oh, okay, I was like, why is that turning weird? Because the pallet forks were rubbing on the ground. We'll see how this does overall for the cows, and if I need more, we'll grab more. I could probably, if I were to drive right up against the bales, I might be able to grab the next stack. But, yep, safety third, so we'll only take 3 at a time. This cow decided to lay right where the bales need to go. I would assume I gave the cows straw at the end of last harvest season when we made the straw bales. So they went a full year, but we're going to get more cows here shortly, within the next month or so. which means they'll start going through more straw. I'm wondering for next year if I should have a second field to make straw. I mean, it's not essential that we have bedding for the cows, but it would be nice to get the manure. Alright, got to give these... Kind of weird that sometimes the bales just fall down, and then other times you gotta give them a nudge. Alright, let's see how that... I mean, on the floor it looks like they're pretty good. Oh yeah, so they must hold like 120,000 liters. But that's good for them for now. Let's go ahead and close that on up. Let's see, do I have... Where does it say... Milk is 60,000. Wait, what can they hold, though? What's the capacity? It says 60,000. All right, so about next month, I probably need to bring it in. And the manure, I think it only holds 45,000. And we are completely full again. So maybe I should... do I need the trailer? Yeah, I need the trailer for the sunflowers. I was thinking about maybe filling up the trailer. Does the forage... I don't think the forage wagon takes manure. I think I looked at this before. Because it's not a modded forage wagon, so it's not going to take the manure. Where's my flipping forage wagon? Oh, because I'm not on the right page. That would help out. Forage wagon. Takes silage. TMR. Yeah, but does not take manure. So that means I'd have to use the other trailer, of course. And just to be certain of this, is sunflowers next month? It could be. I don't remember. I think I planned it the first month. So we'll have to... And like I said, the manure is not the... you know, it's there. It's nice to make a little bit of money off of it if we can. But it looks like it's going to just stay there. So I put a whole bunch of straw in the pen. And they're going to go through that straw, but I'm not going to get no manure out of it because there's no place for it to go. I mean, I could... I don't know where I would put it, but I could put down an extension for the manure to go, but I really had no place for it to go. And although the extension... I think I picked up a pallet when I was trying to move that. But the extension would have an automatic... I believe it would have an automatic place for me to grab the manure from, which would save me from having to use the bucket. Although using the bucket wasn't that bad. Oh, I did grab that pallet. Okay, it's hanging on by a thread. Alright, let me go ahead and just push this over here. A little bit of a pain to get these out. Oh yeah, someone did ask, and I forgot to check. Do the doors open by the way you're facing? So I was on the outside, open the doors, they open up this way. So if I were to come in here, I think they're still going to open to the outside, I do believe. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what side they're on. They're going to open up one way no matter what. The way they were designed to open. Okay, so why aren't you... Oh, now it's going to go in? And I don't think my pallet fork goes all the way through to pick up... Well, almost did. Alright, this pallet I'll put over here. Now, this is a little bit of a pain. I may actually end up buying a small trailer. I think I talked about this before. A small auto-loading trailer. Just to make it easier to come in here and grab these bales. There's no way I'm going to get the other trailer in here. We know how big that thing is, along with the truck. But a small trailer hooked up to like the Lamborghini or something like that, I could probably get it close enough to auto-load them. Because we're going to start getting more and more pallets faster with more sheep. Come on, get off there. Yeah, I'm going to make this a complete mess. All right, you know what? Just get off the pallet fork. Oh, look at that. Still went upright. Let me get these last two out of here, and I'll start stacking these up. I don't know how I'm going to get all of them on the pallet forks to bring it all on down to the spinnery, but yeah, I'll save you the suffering of watching me try to load. Whoops, that's why it's not loading. Trying to load up these last few. All right, nobody breathe. This was not done in any way with super strength and picking them up. All done with a telehandler. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to forget about the header for now. You know what? No. Let's do the challenge here. Let's go ahead and try to make my trips count. Although that pallet on the right side, those tend to be sliding forward for some unknown reason. Just take it nice and slow. Because I really don't think I have anything else to do this month. Oh no! We've taken care of the animals. The cows, we gave them TMR, we gave them straw. I think we got all the harvesting done. All the fields are pretty much set to go. The grass field, of course, does need... Alright, so one pallet. It's not too bad. The grass field does need fertilization done to it, but nothing that needs it right away. Alright, park this away in the shed here. Now, if I remember correctly what I said, just bring the header right to the edge. And that should be good. And if I remember, also when I was hooking up the header to the combine, I did not fold the auger pipe in, so that's why I couldn't back up as far as I probably could have. It would be a little bit easier next time to... I always get this mixed up. So the checkered marked area is the drop-off point. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it'll be easier to hook up to the header next time. And let me go get that one pallet of wool that fell off. Let's not go through the sugar beet. Did the pallet go upright, or is it on its side still? Whoop. I like how they made the pallets upright themselves pretty much. Alright, let's go get this in. Now, I do believe there is a mod, and I think you guys have told me before because I've asked. I think there actually is a mod that will take the products from the animal pens and distribute it to production buildings. But I find it kind of fun for myself when playing the game to take the animal products and deliver it to the production buildings. But yet, as for products going to other production buildings, I'd rather just have it bring it over by itself. We do get charged for that. I forgot how much we did get charged for that to happen. But I don't think it's too much. Alright. Let's squeeze out of there. Let me just double check on a few things. So the cows are looking overall good. Let's see. And of course the sheep, 3,600 liters. Yeah, they're good for a few more months still. We're all good there. The production buildings are going to be doing their thing. So we don't have much to worry there. So I think we're all set. Let's just go on home. I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. So we have 25,000. Go to sleep till 8 o'clock, and let's see how far down we go. We may not actually go into the red. We may still be, we still may be in the positive. I don't think we've lost more than 20 some odd thousand a month. Yep, so we do wake up with $6,000 in the bank account, which is great. The weather is looking great. And let's see, the sunflowers, are they ready for harvest? They are. The sugar beet field is still a little bit off. And then the grapes are ready for harvest as well. I do need to plow this field. We need to fertilize the grass field right here. And I probably need to bring some milk over to the dairy production. How much milk do we got now? 62,000. Still got 11 animals in there. And just quickly look at our stock market page. And let's see, what do we got here? We got some potato chips are looking good. Yeah, so we got about $50,000 of material that we can go ahead and sell right in there. So it'll give us enough money to keep on pushing through. But not enough to go ahead and buy some land. Actually, how much was that land? That field's probably been harvested. Yes, but field number 23. What's in field number 23? All right, so red beet is in field number 23. And how much is that field? Ooh, 77,000. Yeah, I'm a little shy on that. 47 and 105. So the prices go up from the cotton field on over. Yeah, this field here, 128,000. Does come with a lot of trees. We could cut those down with a chainsaw, but then I have to, lease a trailer and bring the logs to wherever. So I think we'll be looking at the other three fields if we can afford them. Fingers crossed. But we will get there. The production buildings will be making more and more material, and we'll be able to sell those as we go on through. But there's the sunflowers. They're ready to be cut and chopped and put in the back of the harvester to be brought down to made into oil, which then can be made into potato chips. You know the whole story there. But that's where we're going to wrap it up for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you again right here in the hills of Tuscany. But until then, have a good one.